So we're going to talk a little bit about recall scope and how that affects the different snapshots and what they recall and stuff like that. So for this example, we're going to change the recall scope for the snapshot going out of the countdown into the opener. So if I were to fire that snapshot, you can see that my audio feed for pre-service is coming up, and then when the opener happens, the first song of the set, the band's going to come in, but then let's just say that it's counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What happens is this ducks before it needs to when I fire the snapshot. So what you want to have happen is this not come down until a snapshot later in the list, so that way you don't forget to pull it down at some point before somebody decides to give us something in that feed and it surprises us all. So so to change that, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the master screen, and then we'll go over here to scope, and then recall scope. And so this brings up a menu of the different parameters that you want to recall for this specific snapshot, for the opener snapshot. So you can see that some of these have been modified. You know, anything that's a green check is recallable. Anything that's a red X is not recallable. So if we open up the input channels here and then scroll down, we can see that it looks like I don't want to recall the fader for the multi-track Mac computer. I do want to recall AV1, which is the pre-service countdown, which is the one that I want to change. And then there's two other ones that I don't want to have changed for this particular snapshot. So for the opener snapshot, I don't want it to recall AV1. I want that fader to stay there until either I pull it down manually or the next snapshot, which I suppose then would be CP spot. So that's what we're going to do. So now what we're going to do is we're going to close this down. We're going to go back to the countdown snapshot. You can see my video feed come up there. And let's say now that we're going to have countdown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That stays there, and the band has come up. So then, when I go into the CP spot, the campus pastor talking spot, I'll fire that, and look at that. It recalls it, so it goes down now. So I don't accidentally forget to pull it down and something else surprise us. So then that was my campus pastor handheld microphone right there. And that's one of the ways that we use recall scope to recall certain things on certain snapshots and not others. So hope that was helpful.